Hi guys and ladies, last week I grilled up some fish with a southwest twist. Well, let's stay on that southwest theme, but with fajitas. Yes, fish fajitas. We can do this. I have all the ingredients. Except one, the fish. So let's go get some at the local open air fish market. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. Oh no. Today, let's try for bluegill, but with a slightly larger bait than my usual. Let's go with this. It's a 2.5-inch action plastic tail on a 1/16 ounce Gopher jig head. I always put all the info on my tackle, the lake, and a whole lot more in the notes under the video, so check those out. But right now, let's get out there. Okay, that's a pretty good bluegill, and I caught him right near the boat in deep water. Yeah, a bass, a little bass. Okay, a little bass. We're gonna keep them because they're almost the same size as the bluegill fillets. If you check the notes below, you'll see why I need to keep these small bass and not return them. There's just too many mouths to feed. They're all stunted. Well, you go fishing for one thing and you catch another small bass. Oh, he's in the boat. What is it? Hey, it's not bad. Wow. All right. They're out from shore today. They're biting near the boat. I'm going to cast deeper waters. They seem to be out from the shore. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Wow! My cast out toward the middle paid off. Look at this thing. Oh, it's huge. It's well over 9 inches. Yeah. Bass. Ha! A beautiful bass. Exactly 12 inches. I'm supposed to release them if they're over, but keep them if they're under. I'll keep them. Whoa! I got him. The lure was next to the boat. The cast was finished, but then I caught a fish. It's almost 13 inches. I need to return this guy. Where is it? Under the boat again. That's where they go. Sometimes little lures catch big bass. 15.5. Woo. Another bass, another bass. 13.5 inches, I have to release him. Yeah. Right by the boat. Ah. 11.5, a keeper. Yeah. Whoa. First he hit, then he didn't hit. He's on, he's off, he's on. Finally, he's on. A little guy, and he has to come out. Here's a little unsolicited tip. A number of people have told me they don't like to use a spinning reel because when they cast, the line comes out all bunched up like in a bird's nest. Well, here's the reason why. You see, after you're cast like that, close the bail by hand and pull on the line so you don't get a loop on the face. If you get a loop on the outside, the face, it'll come out all messed up the next time. Oh, Ooh. This is what I came for. 8.5. Nice. Looky here. I've got a whole mess of bass and bluegill, more than I need for the fajita recipe. Let's get in the house and fillet these guys. I've got my work cut out for me. Here it is the next day. Yesterday we did well, catching both bluegill and bass. Our catch produced almost 2 pounds of fillets. Well, here, let's just work with these. This is 1.5 pounds of nice bass and bluegill fillets. You know, I can't tell the difference anymore which is which, but believe me, they taste alike too. Let's get to our bass and bluegill fajitas. I saw a guy do this on the video. Just push it in, turn it. This is not in the recipe, but my idea of fajitas is meat cut into strips. Well, you can't make fajitas without a marinade, so let's try making one. The recipe doesn't seem to have enough liquid in it. One of the liquids, Worcestershire sauce, it doesn't even specify a quantity. I'm going off the script. Fish are small and delicate, so I think you only want to marinate them for no more than an hour. Here's the juice of 1 lime. Here's a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a couple tablespoons I'm going to use of Worcestershire. This isn't even in the recipe, but it's in a lot of chicken fajita recipes. Let's go with 1.5 tablespoons or so of olive oil. None of this is in the recipe. I'm just going off the script. I'm going to try this. Put them in this plastic bag. It works. They fit. Let's see if I can avoid spilling this. Roll it around. Put it in the fridge. I'm going to just cover the bottom of this big skillet with olive oil. Here's a whole red onion. I'm going to add that. I've got this on medium heat. I'm just going to let these saute for like 5 to 10 minutes. Look at these onions. How nice they got. All brown and tender. Now I'm going to add my pepper strips, and we're going to let these go another 5 or more minutes. Let's see, until they're tender. I'm going to add a little salt. I don't know how much. About 1/2 teaspoon or less. Let's go with some pepper now. I've got a bunch of grape tomatoes just for fun. I sliced them up. Let's add them for color and maybe taste. Who knows? Oh, I like the look of it though. I'll just warm them up a bit. The peppers have been going for at least 10 minutes. Let's get everything out. I'll put them in this big serving platter. I'm just going to keep these warm in the oven. I still have this on medium heat, and look, here go the fish. I probably should have removed the fish from the marinade. I don't know. I'm going to get our fish out now. Look at this platter. It really does look good. I'm going to keep it warm in the oven, and then I'm going to warm up some tortillas, big ones. While our fajita fixings are keeping warm in the oven, I should let you all know, I'm so honored that the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is about to arrive here for dinner. You know, though, after about more than 50 years of seeing each other, she still doesn't seem very interested in marrying me. I know that sometimes I act a little juvenile, and I think she questions my maturity. I think that's the stumbling block. Look what I have here, these really large low-carb tortillas. I'm going to warm them up in the microwave. Well, here we are once again with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, and welcome to my beat-up bungalow. And I do appreciate your visit today. And you had a chance to dine on my bass and bluegill fajitas. What did you think?
Oh, they were very good. And as I told you earlier, they tasted like chicken, which is a good thing.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, and it was like, the vegetables were very nice. And of course, I love cheese. So, yes.
Yeah, I put cheese on the end there. And salsa.
Yes. Oh, yes, that was good.
Miss Cheeks? Oh, I may call you Lulu now.
Right,
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. Well, you remember last week, you were upset with me. You told me I was immature.
Sorry. But then you kicked me out of your tree fort.
Oh, yeah. Can I have a hug?
Sure.